We humans are wired to imagine. We constantly envision our future selves, happier, wealthier, and living a life filled with joy. We anticipate future events like promotions, weddings, or vacations, expecting them to be the magic keys to our happiness. While optimism is generally positive, our tendency to overestimate the intensity and duration of future happiness can lead to disillusionment. Why do we fall prey to this overestimation so often? Psychological research points to several cognitive biases that skew our predictions about future happiness and satisfaction. Our minds are susceptible to these biases, leading us to believe that future events will have a more profound and lasting impact on our well-being than they often do in reality. One of the key culprits is the impact bias, our tendency to overestimate the impact of future events on our emotional state. This cognitive distortion makes us believe that the outcomes of certain events will have a much more significant and lasting effect on our happiness or sadness than they actually do. We imagine that positive events will bring us extended periods of elation, picturing ourselves basking in the glow of success or joy for days, weeks, or even months. Conversely, we believe that negative events will plunge us into deep despair, leaving us feeling hopeless and despondent for an equally extended period. However, we often fail to account for our psychological immune system, our innate ability to adapt and cope with both positive and negative experiences. This remarkable aspect of our psyche helps us bounce back from adversity and temper our reactions to positive events, bringing us back to a more balanced emotional state quicker than we might expect. Studies have shown that people consistently overestimate the joy they'll feel after receiving good news, like a job promotion or winning the lottery. They envision a future filled with unending happiness only to find that the initial excitement fades faster than anticipated. Similarly, they overestimate the despair they'll experience after negative events, like a relationship breakup or a job loss. While these events are undoubtedly challenging, our psychological resilience often helps us recover more swiftly than we predict, allowing us to find new sources of joy and meaning in our lives. Another bias that contributes to our overestimation is focalism. This cognitive bias makes us focus intensely on one particular event or aspect of our lives, often at the expense of everything else. It's like shining a spotlight on one part of the stage while ignoring the rest of the performance. When we imagine the future, we tend to focus solely on the specific event, ignoring all other aspects of our lives that will continue to influence our happiness. We envision a single moment in time, believing it will define our overall well-being. We forget that life goes on, even after a significant event. Our daily routines, responsibilities, and interactions with others don't just disappear. They continue to shape our experiences and emotions. Imagine planning a dream vacation. You might spend hours looking at travel brochures, booking flights, and discussing plans with excitement. The anticipation builds as you picture yourself in a perfect setting. You might fixate on the beautiful beaches, the delicious food, and the exciting activities, expecting them to bring you unparalleled happiness. The images in your mind are vivid and enticing. You see yourself smiling and laughing, engaging in fun activities, and capturing unforgettable moments with your camera. The vacation seems like a perfect escape from your daily life. However, you might overlook everyday stressors that will still be present: work deadlines, family obligations, and the myriad of tasks that fill your daily life. These stressors don't vanish just because you're on vacation, or even just the hassle of travel. Crowded airports, delayed flights, and travel inconveniences can add unexpected stress. The reality is that while the vacation may be wonderful, it won't be a magical cure-all for life's ongoing challenges. So, how can we escape this trap of overestimation and set more realistic expectations for our future happiness? It's a common challenge, but there are ways to navigate it effectively. Here are a few practical tips. First, practice gratitude. This simple yet powerful habit can transform our perspective. Appreciating what we have now can shift our focus from what's missing in our lives. Keeping a gratitude journal, where we regularly write down things we're grateful for, can be a daily reminder of the positives in our life. This practice can help cultivate a more positive outlook and improve our overall well-being. Second, focus on experiences over material possessions. Studies show that experiences like vacations or concerts create lasting memories and bring more enduring happiness than material goods. These shared moments and adventures enrich our lives and contribute to our sense of fulfillment. And third, invest in social connections. Building and maintaining strong relationships is essential. Strong social connections are crucial for our well-being. They provide support, joy, and a sense of belonging. Make time for meaningful relationships with family, friends, and loved ones. These bonds are the foundation of a happy life. By focusing on gratitude, experiences, and social connections, we can set more realistic expectations and find greater happiness in our everyday lives. The key to sustainable happiness lies not in chasing after some elusive future state, but in embracing the present moment. By savoring everyday joys, cultivating gratitude, and focusing on what truly matters, we can unlock a deeper and more fulfilling sense of happiness. Remember, happiness is not a destination, it's a journey. By shifting our focus from the future to the present, we can savor the ride and appreciate the beauty of each moment. While it's natural to look forward to the future with hope and anticipation, it's essential to approach our predictions about future happiness with a healthy dose of realism. By understanding the cognitive biases that shape our expectations, we can make more informed choices that lead to greater well-being in the long run. Remember, happiness is not something to be postponed, it's something to be cultivated and cherished in the here and now.